Hey everybody, I'm Shane Chacha here with another supplement tip for the day. So I've been getting a lot of emails at Shane's Pill Talk at yahoo.com if you guys want to email me about what supplements I tend to use, when I use them. Well, here's something I want to say. I use supplements they're all different throughout the year, but one thing never changes, and that's my sleep supplements. And I am a sleep supplement fanatic. I require a lot of really deep sleep. I have a lot of caffeine in my daily routine. I have attention deficit disorder. I just never stop. But when I take my supplements, I am able to slow down for the night, get a great night's sleep, and wake up feeling refreshed and alert. And it really helps to improve my mood throughout the day. So today I'm going to cover kind of all the sleep supplements and stuff that I use almost every day. Some of these I kind of use every day, some of them I skip a day or two, and some I alternate. So I'll kind of explain what I do at night and what these supplements are. Now I'm going to keep it simple. I'm not going to go all scientific. There's a lot of YouTube channels out there with really, really scientific explanations of what they do and why they're doing. I'll keep it plain and simple. So let's start off with one of the first supplements I always start off with. And I go to bed on an empty stomach and I take ZMA. ZMA is pretty much the same across the board. When you get ZMA, make sure it has this little registered trademark logo beside it, because you can go with any brand. All your ZMA is going to be exactly the same. What is ZMA? Well, ZMA is a mix of zinc, magnesium, and B6, but they're in certain forms, and it's been formulated for athletes. The good thing with the ZMA is it contains magnesium, and anybody that knows me very closely knows that I'm always recommending people take magnesium, especially if you work out or you have a very active lifestyle, because we all tend to be deficient in magnesium. When you add magnesium, it relaxes the muscles. But the formula of ZMA has actually been shown in studies to help recover your body. So it's really good for recovering the body, and it's great for improving like testosterone and stuff like that by reaching a deeper level of REM sleep. And that's kind of what you want, is the rapid eye movement sleep, and that will get you into the sleep you want each and every night. So I always start off with 3 ZMA right when I go to bed, about an hour before, I should say. Then what do I take? I always take melatonin. Melatonin is something you produce when it starts to get dark outside. You have a gland that actually secretes melatonin, but as you age, you probably don't release as much melatonin as you should. If you work shift work and it's late outside, you may want to benefit from some melatonin. I take it under the tongue, and what I've learned from melatonin, to make it very effective, this is how you have to take it. You have to take the right dose. I took 3 milligrams for many years, and I found it probably wasn't working as well as it should. And that's where I have a lot of customers in my health food store that come in telling me that melatonin isn't that great for them because they just said they've tried it a few times and it's not working. Well, the mistakes I've made with melatonin is taking too weak of a dose. When I moved up to 5 milligrams, I found it worked great for me. You can get a 10 milligram, but I tell a lot of people that 10 milligrams is more for, severe jet lag. So 5 milligrams of melatonin under the tongue 1 hour before bed does it for me. It just gets me into a nice deep sleep at night. And the question is, will you sleep throughout the night? No, you won't sleep throughout the night. And there's a reason for that, is your body just goes through these sleep cycles. So you always wake up, you always move, you always do things, but you will get a deeper sleep with melatonin. Melatonin, ZMA, I use these all the time, and I get a very, very good night's sleep. The next thing I deal with is I can't shut my mind off at night. I don't want to say I have anxiety, but certain thoughts bring on anxiety, what I'm going to do the next day, the next week, and I'm always going. Like I said, I got ADD and I can't shut my mind off. So what I use when it's pretty mild and I don't have a lot of stress on my mind is LTheanine. Now this is the brand by Natural Factors that I like, and they're chewable. So this is the Sun Theanine trademark of L-theanine. It's been proven to work a little bit better. When you chew these, it works in about 20 minutes. It calms you down, and it just kind of, I don't know, it gives you like a feeling like you've had, I don't know, like a drink or something, like a glass of wine or a beer. It just takes the edge off, and you're able to kind of relax your mind. So chewing these is great before bed if you have a lot of anxiety and can't shut your mind off. Actually, I shouldn't say a lot of anxiety. I'm going to cover that with my next supplement. And so this is kind of for mild, just can't shut the mind off, I want to get to sleep. L-theanine. Now, for the nights that you really can't shut your mind off and everything's going a mile a minute, you really want to like shut everything off, try GABA. I started using GABA 2 or 3 months ago, I think. And GABA, I'm telling you, it just shuts everything off. It shuts your mind off. You take it 20 to 30 minutes later, you're able to just relax. When I say relax, for me, when I take it, I wouldn't even want to be driving. I want to be on the couch in front of a television because it kind of just shuts everything off and I'm able to think. Now, how much should you take of GABA? Be careful with GABA. So I buy a 500 milligram dose. I started with 500 milligrams. I worked my way up to 1 gram, which is 2. Now with GABA, they say you can take a couple of grams, which would technically be 4 of these 500 milligrams. But it's been reported that over 3 grams, which would be 6 of these pills at one shot, it can kind of have the reverse effect. You can kind of get panic attacks and stuff like that. So with GABA, I'm very cautious. I use this only when needed. I take 1 to 3, okay? And that just shuts everything off. And I do this maybe once or twice a week. Some people use it all the time, and that's totally fine. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little fearful of GABA, and that's just, a brain thing. Maybe I should take some GABA to shut that off. And yeah, so if you have a lot of anxiety, you can't shut your mind off, and you really need to get to sleep, ZMA is gonna work well, melatonin is gonna work well, and of course GABA will really do the trick. Now, a few times a week, there's another supplement I take, and I've made a couple of videos on this, and that is Zendev. And this one is a new container that I'm going to be opening. And this chocolate Zendev is really good. You can make all kinds of recipes with it. You can find them online. Just Google Zendev recipes, and they make a lemon lime flavor too. So with Zendev, it contains tryptophan. When you eat turkey, you kind of get sleepy after. Well, this is just a good dose of tryptophan. Now, they add carbohydrates to it to help the tryptophan work a little bit better in the body. And this will help to improve your mood, get you to sleep, and help you to relax. So if you're looking for a great addition to sleeping every night, try some Zendev. It's going to be great. Do I use it when I take my melatonin, ZMA, and other stuff? I'm a freak, so yes, I do use this when I'm taking everything else. I like to use Zendev, and I like to get a great night's sleep, so I'm a big fan of Zendev. Now, the next one, I never really admit to people. A couple of people know I do this one, and it's not very manly, as they say, but working in a health food store, we sell some aromatherapy, and a lot of people were coming in, with some lavender stuff, saying it's very good to help you sleep. So I was in the store one day and I bought Johnson's Baby Time bed wash. Now this is great. I don't know, the smell of lavender is very relaxing. I use this at bedtime. I always take a shower right before bed. I use this and the smell is very relaxing. I don't know. Kind of embarrassed to say that I do use it, but I'm not gonna lie. Now, I don't like to go to bed without the scent of lavender. And then on top of that, I use the lavender baby bedtime lotion. A little embarrassed that I use these products, but you know what? If you want to relax, get a great night's sleep, you'll try anything. And I use these and I'm telling you, they worked immediately. So if they're good enough for a baby, I guess they're good enough for me, a 36-year-old man. The next final product I use, I know this is a lot of stuff and you guys have to use it. No, you could probably benefit from 1 supplement, maybe 2. But do you ever wake up at 2, 3 in the morning and you just can't get back to sleep? You can't shut your mind off and you become very tense? If the answer is yes, look into Bach Rescue Sleep. It's the same makers that make the Rescue Remedy, which is very good for anxiety and panic attacks, that type of thing. Take 2 squirts in your mouth, it relaxes you. Well, the sleep one, I don't know how it works, but you squirt 2 squirts in your mouth at 2, 3 in the morning. 20 minutes later, you feel your body actually start to relax. And when it starts to relax, you're able to fall asleep. And I'm telling you, you can do this a couple of times a night. You can actually do it right before you wake up. If your alarm's set for 7 and you wake up at 5, you can do it at 5. It will not make you drowsy the next day. It's magic stuff to me. I don't know how it works or what it does, but it works. So yeah, Rescue Sleep if you find you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't get back to sleep. So that's all my sleep supplements. If you have any questions about them, leave a comment below. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments about all the supplements I use at bedtime, and I know a lot of YouTube watchers out there like to leave comments. Leave them, I don't care. But if you do have some serious questions, let me know. You can email me at shanespilltalk@yahoo.com, and by doing that, it'll go straight to me. Nobody else will see it. If you want to leave a comment below, leave a comment below. I will probably answer it or ignore it if it's a silly comment, or even delete it, which I've done several times because a lot of you tend to have some silly comments, but that's cool. I get some excellent comments too. Remember to hit thumbs up. That's the like video so we get more views. And that would really help me out. And if you're new to this channel and you've watched this the whole way through, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get more videos out there, but I don't know what you guys want to see. I've covered a lot of supplements so far, and I don't like to cover fad supplements. I like to cover like supplements that are really good, time tested and true. So that's why you haven't been seeing as many videos out there. Companies sometimes shoot me some great products that are coming out onto the market, and I really like that. So if you're a company, you have a supplement that you want me to review, anything like that, please email me at shanespilltalk@yahoo.com. I'll leave it all in the link below. I will see you in the next video. Stay healthy and stay motivated, and I'm Shane Chartrand saying bye.